Perhaps one of the catalysts of our ever-evolving times are these stories around extraterrestrial life, UFOs and UAPs. One of the most significant and certainly one of the most amusing voices, post his Dave Grush interview, is Ross Coulthart, friend of the show, a man who always manages to make the subject of UFOs seem incredibly sexy. We're going to come off of YouTube right now, as a matter of fact, and right after this we're going to talk about Fauci's gain of function cover-up. So if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description. Join us over at the home of free speech. Okay, let's have a look at this story.
People are going to question what I'm about to say.
Have you noticed about Ross Coulthart that whatever he's talking about, it sounds like he's talking about sex?
What if some of that shit is so big?
How big is it, this shit?
It can't be moved.
Are you talking about what I think you're talking about, Ross? Are you talking about your spaceship down under?
Is that what you're saying, Ross? Is that what you've been told?
That's exactly.
It sounds like sort of basically OnlyFans. Isn't this like the sexiest UFO chat you've ever listened to? Is that what you're saying, Ross? Is that what you've been told? Yes, I'm saying there's some shit that's so big you have to store it under a building. If you look at my phallus, it's underneath the Sydney Opera House right now. I burrowed down there with the tip of my penis, which I will admit is corkscrew shaped. I burrowed right down.
Why that detail, though?
Because I thought, how else are you going to penetrate the soil? Down. You can't bury... If you've got, like, a domed edge... I see. You can't burrow
Very
down.
difficult.
You need a corkscrew.
Right. And you imagine he's got that, do you?
Almost certainly. Right. Or you could have a prehensile penis like a pig's one.
Oh, yes.
Like, which, as you know, Gareth, as you know, you don't need me to tell you that a pig's penis can independently move like that, like an octopus's.
So what's the real revelations this week?
I think the real revelation is that Ross Coulthart's got a prehensile penis with a corkscrew tip.
What I'm saying.
How big is big?
Big.
What's this? I can't even imagine that they're doing anything other than sex.
So big, they built a building over it.
You dirty bastard, Ross.
In a country outside of the United States of America.
Look how excited he is. He's so turned on that a building's been built over this, isn't he? Is it the Sydney Opera House? Will you let me know in the chat right now, what building is Ross Coulthart saying has got a great big, well, presumably UFO, although he does seem to have strayed needlessly into the erotic, or that could have been us. Congressman, okay, Ross, you saucy sausage. Congressman Tim Burchett has revealed that UFO technology can turn us into charcoal briquettes, which is an extraordinary claim, really.
Yeah.
Why that?
Exactly. Sure, they can do loads of stuff then.
Like, I think if you've got that kind of technology, the last thing you want to worry about is barbecues, like whether or not you've got adequate fuel for the holiday season.
I always wonder with this chat when it's like, oh, they've got such advanced weaponry. It's like, all right, come on then, how much do you want for the weapons? I always feel like that's essentially where this is going.
Yeah, that they're essentially trying to market this tech for weapons.
Yeah.
We've learned that there's life from outer space, and that it's dangerous, and we could sell its technology to kill people on this planet. Oh, brilliant. What a great revelation.
Stay free with Russell Brand. See it first on Rumble.